Hi friends, today's tutorial is dedicated to conditional statements. What are conditional statements and how are we going to use it? So first of all, make our new project, naming this project as tutorial 7. This window. Let's quickly make our main class in the source folder. Okay. Let's make our main function. Now, what are conditional statements? You have heard something about if, else if statements, etc. So today we are going to clear that. So let's first of all give int a equals 5 and int b equals 7. So first of all I am using the if statement. What is if? If statement is something which checks for the condition which is written inside the parenthesis. So let me write if a equals 5, print on the screen the value of b. So let's go ahead and compile our main class. It's compiled perfectly. Now run our class. So it is printing the value of sound. What is this statement doing here? I am clearing it you in piece by piece. First of all, if the if statement checks for the condition inside the parenthesis. If this condition is true, then it is going to execute that statement. Otherwise, it is not going to execute anything. So if I make if a equals 4, then what do you think? What will be the output? The output will be nothing, because the condition is not 4, so it will skip the statement and go after the if statement. It will go on this code and then try to print whatever is here. So there is nothing here, so it will print nothing on the screen. Now the second, if else statement. So what this do? It checks for this condition. If this condition is true, then it is going to execute that thing. Otherwise, it is going to execute whatever is written in else. So let's print here the value of a. As the value of a is not equal to 4, therefore this statement is not going to be executed. So whatever is written inside here is going to be executed. So let's run it. It prints the value 5, which is the value for a. Now we are going to learn about if else if. So else if. Now what is else if? Sometimes we need to perform many different calculations. Not only if something is true, then this. We have to do something if this is true, or if this is true, or if this is true. So if we are checking another condition, then we have to use the else if block. And we can put as many else if as we want. Let's suppose I gave it value c equals 7, d equals 4, or d equals 8. Let's copy this. So it will check for else if c equals 4 and d equals 8, and then it is going to print no condition is correct. So it will first check for this condition. If this condition is true, then it will execute this statement and then simply go out of the block. However, if this statement is false, it will go for this statement. If this statement is true, then it will execute and go out of the block. Otherwise, it will check for this, then check for this, and then check for this. This process will be repeated, so on. So let's go ahead and check it. As the value of d equals 8 is correct, it is printing the value of a. So this statement is executing here because the condition in this statement is correct. Okay, so let's do another thing. I am checking for if a equals 5. Let's see what happens, because this condition is also true and this condition is also true. You notice it is just printing this the value of b because it is just executing this statement. However, this statement is also true because it first check for this condition. This condition is true, so it will execute this thing and then simply move out of the block after the else statement. It will go here. So I think I made you aware about if and else if statements. These are conditional statements. In the next tutorial we will look on the switch case. Till then, bye. Switch.